Hi everybody! Hi, welcome back for another Wind Down Wednesday. It is the middle-ish of January and we are back outside again because we finally have a mild day down here. Hoping we can get to this video before we lose a lot of daylight
January.
outside. I mean, today it was a high of like, in the, what, 80 or something? Did we get all that to 80
78
today?
maybe?
I mean, it's gorgeous outside right now. The humidity is kind of starting to
I went for a run and
it
wasn't like sweat drenched. It wasn't that humid. I mean, it was breezy and nice, but it's nice now.
Yeah,
it's beautiful outside.
We are really excited. We have a new wine to share with you guys tonight. It actually has been on the website since, I don't know, around maybe October-ish, November, I think, something like that. So every year our annual convention at Scout and Cellar, so like the ampersand sign that you have there, they call it the Project AMP. So they had several wines that were released just specially for our annual convention. They all have really like special labels on them by different artists, and I'm not exactly sure how they came up with this whole idea, but you can buy a 3-bottle set of these different reds. Tonight we're sampling one of them. As a special gift set at a special price.
Yes.
So we're going to get to that, and after we sample, we're going to come back to a white wine tonight.
This is going to be a revelation because neither one of us have ever had it before.
Yeah, so you get our official
You're going to
take.
see the reactions, but we're going with the Sun, Wind, and Soul, which I chilled in the wine chiller, which there's a picture on Facebook.
Yes.
Put a picture on Facebook. But
so I don't think we've done a video on this since this wine first came out. There's a white blend and a red blend. So we're coming back to the white blend for tonight.
At that temperature, at 57 degrees.
So this came out after the Bookbinder Apprentice wine was discontinued. They don't make that anymore, and that was kind of the lower on the price end of the wines. It was kind of the more economical. It was a great wine. It was one of his favorite red blends, but it has been replaced with this white blend and the red under Sun, Wind, and Soul.
Actually, when this is chilled to about 57 degrees, which it is, it tastes really good. It's good. It's a really good.
And this is not. I definitely would. If I put it in the refrigerator, it would definitely be chilled way more than this.
I see. I like it at this temperature.
It's slightly chilled, but yeah, you get more of the flavors.
Oh, I'm too late. You have a drink up.
For this one, well, yeah, I'm fine with this. So this is $19 a bottle, and this is from California. It is a blend of 57% French Colombard, 26% Chardonnay, and 17% Sauvignon Blanc. This is really just kind of a great all-around white wine. You kind of get a little bit of that creaminess.
That's what I was saying. It's like almost like a Chardonnay a little bit.
I think that comes more from the French Colombard and the Chardonnay. Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc typically tends to be a little bit like lighter and drier.
When we did this before, it didn't taste this good.
You don't remember it tasting like this? I liked it before, and honestly, for $19 a bottle, I was like, this is a great, like, everyday go-to wine.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to order 3 and 3. The red and the white, or maybe just 3 of these. I love this.
Oh, the white one, yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
So it's described fresh and vibrant. This wine was truly born in the vineyard. Crisp pear and juicy melon combined over layers of white flower aromas and notes of apricot. The perfect house white wine for any occasion. I think that's a perfect way to describe it. Pairs well with fresh salads, mild cheeses, and sunsets on the patio. So I know most of you around the country are not enjoying sunsets on the patio right now, but keep it in mind, or when you do get spring starts to peek its head out a little bit early.
Live in Florida.
Just come join us in Florida. So something, the Sun, Wind, and Soul label, this is pretty much the only one that is not eligible for any of like the different discounts that we have going on, like the volume discounts for like 6 bottles, 12 bottles. No.
I thought it was.
No. This, something about the special deal, and I guess maybe because of the fact that it's $19. It is not part of.
This is definitely a different taste to me from the first time that I had it. I haven't ordered it since then. Since that video, I don't even know how long ago that was. But the wine chiller that we got is like really cool because you pick the blend and it starts to chill it. Literally, like fast chills the wine, and it started at what 70 some odd degrees and brought down to 66. We were watching it go down while we were preparing this, and 57 degrees. I think maybe a little bit colder would be good, but it's really good.
I think I would definitely like a little bit colder. I just had it with some of the caramelized onion jack cheese and that creaminess of that cheese along with this. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. Yeah, I was going to try a little bit of pear. Hey, could you go inside and grab the, I had a container of the hummus. I think it's still sitting on the counter there. I need that to dip all my veggies in.
It's all her fault.
I didn't have it on any of the trays, it was just sitting on the counter.
It's all your fault.
But I need my hummus dip for all my veggies. So again, trying to keep it healthy tonight, lots of fruits and veggies.
Well, it is good with hummus.
Thank you.
It's good with hummus. I mean, if you're gonna have peppers, dip it in a little hummus. You know,
Peppers and carrots and all kinds of some zucchini and squash in there too. We have all this stuff growing down in Florida right now. So the soil to sip report for this wine. The grape varieties were sourced from vines ranging from 6 to 25 years old. Each varietal was picked for freshness and character, picked at night to maximize vibrant acidity. Fermented in stainless steel vats to amplify crisp minerality and brightness for 14 to 21 days. And finally, aged briefly in stainless steel vats before blending to combine flavor profile before bottling.
It's just a drinkable for a low cost wine.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely delicious.
Awesome. If you want to experience the whole Scout and Cellar experience initially, this would be a great wine to start with. You know, it would definitely beat the crap out of most of the store-bought white wines.
And this most likely will not give you a headache.
And this wine right here, she probably, when she gets home from work, she's working on her computer, have a glass of wine before dinner. This is
While I'm cooking dinner.
It's a great glass of wine. Or two. It's okay. It's okay. It's clean crafted.
So again, they talked about the tasting notes are pear, melon, white flowers, and apricot. Pairs well with salad, cheeses, sunsets on the patio. The ingredients of this wine are grapes, tartaric acid, yeast, and sulfites. That's all you're going to find in this wine.
Sophie made an appearance.
Oh yeah. She needs a haircut.
And the only reason why she's sitting there, you already know why.
Because they're snacks.
Right. And I'm the one that throws them.
She knows this is snack time.
She doesn't throw them, I throw them.
No. This is 12.5% alcohol. It is 1.75 grams per liter of residual sugar and 68 parts per milliliter of sulfites. Most of clean craft are going to be 100 or less. Whites are typically closer to 100.
Really?
So this is surprising. This is only 68.
Hence the white headache.
Sometimes people have a problem with, sometimes it's any wine, but especially whites I had an issue with. They're higher in sulfites usually would cause me to have a headache, and I stopped drinking white for a long time.
I generally, the only whites I would drink would be a buttery Chardonnay or maybe even like a Riesling. You know, our go-to used to be the Chateau Ste. Michelle Riesling, which on its own, it was a good wine.
Before we knew better.
I mean, and I'm sure a lot of you probably drink it. Okay.
Now we go back and try to drink it again, and it's like you taste like the chemicals and the other stuff in it.
It's like when you drive a Ford Escort and you get into a Maserati. I mean, this is like a Maserati. I mean, come on. It's like, how can you possibly go back to a Ford Escort? You know, it's just my little analogy of the whole situation. But it's like, it really is the way that they craft these wines is really a very unique process, and it takes a lot. It's an intense process, and the scrutiny is intense, and that's what I've gotten out of it. Out of all the meetings we've gone to, the different things, it's like the scrutiny. Like the owners of this company they scrutinize this wine to the point of insanity. It's like
from the growers and vineyards that they partner with.
That's why I'm so excited to try this wine tonight, because this is new. This is like this is like Super Bowl for us. You know what I mean? We're trying a new wine. I'm kind of nervous. We don't know yet. I'm just enjoying the white for a little bit, but.
No, this doesn't say anything about pairing with like seafood or anything else, but we have some of these like shrimp and crab, like lettuce wrap things.
Yeah, they're wrapped with lettuce.
Honestly, you can't go a white wine. You can't go wrong with.
No.
Like seafood.
No, you can't. And this is all veggies.
It's nice and light. Love it. It's 101 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.259 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving, and 0 grams of fat. No protein in it, but I don't think any of the wines have protein in them.
You get protein in the meat.
Yeah, cheeses and stuff like that that you pair it along with.
No, Sophie's eating lettuce. Good for her.
She'll probably spit it out when she realizes what it is.
Can't eat it. She doesn't care. No, but talk about a great classic white.
It's delicious.
For the price, go for it, man.
It's not as dry as your typical Sauvignon Blanc.
Mm-mm.
If you don't like the really rich buttery Chardonnays, you're like clear of that. It's just a great mix.
It's a balance.
Like middle of the road.
Yes. And it's actually better. I think it's better than the Bookfinder's Way.
I think so too. This is creamier. It has more flavor to it. The Bookfinder's Way was definitely really light.
More flavor and bite. So we're ready to move on to the red? Ready? Okay. Here we go. Let's see what the color.
So,
color.
It actually, we were looking at it through the bottle, and we were trying to figure out. We could see that like the light shining. It almost looks almost like a Pinot Noir.
Yeah,
kind of like,
look
like
at
a
that.
lighter.
It looks lighter,
but when you pour it in, it's dark.
It is dark.
It's pretty dark in the glass.
Well, it's a little translucent, but.
So here we go.
It smells good.
Like I said, this is part of the trilogy you can buy at a discounted price. You can still buy it individually, but it's a little bit more expensive when you buy it individually. So this is the Tapestry No. 4 red wine from Mendocino County, California, and it is $38 a bottle. So this is on the higher, closer to like a Middle Jane or Conte Laterre, those kind of priced wines on the website.
My nose is running.
It sounded really good, so I'm really excited. I think this is going to be good.
Allergies are bad in Florida now. All my friends, last night, everybody's got problems. My nose is running.
Mine is finally starting to clear up.
It's just allergies, you know. By the way, we're listening to Sirius XM Yacht Rock. So the people
nice little easy listening.
All of the people listening that are gonna, when I produce my video.
So we don't get flagged.
Right.
Okay, so it's described as fruity and bold. It's 50% Syrah and 50% Zinfandel, which I thought was an interesting blend, but I have some information on that.
Cheers. We're
going to share a little bit later. Okay.
What do you think of it smells?
I smell like herbs right off the bat.
I do too.
It smells like herby. So, you know, and Syrah I always kind of find to be a little bit more like peppery, which is not my favorite. Are you getting peppery?
A little, slightly.
Zinfandel, though, is not peppery.
I'm almost getting a little sweetness too, but a little peppery. What are you getting?
It's not peppery, it's herbs. It definitely is like an herb taste to it.
Good.
It's a nice light. It says fruity and bold, but I don't get like real heavy.
It is herby.
I don't get like heavy on the palate.
It's herby, but it's not to the point where you can't drink it. It's a drinkable wine.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it. I do equate
like
it. I kind of get a little bit more like of a Pinot Noir kind of
Really?
flavor. Yeah. It's a lighter red. They say fruity and bold. I'm getting a little bit like lighter on the
Would
palate.
this be one that you would buy on a regular basis?
Yeah, I think I probably could. I would be a little bit more choosy about what I pair it with, though.
Now you know that I have the Tapestry Cabernet Sauvignon.
I don't know that one's called Tapestry. They each have something a different.
Well, I have
tidbit.
this. I have this. I have the Cabernet and I have the Merlot.
Okay.
My nose is running.
Well, we'll definitely be trying those in the next couple of videos, so definitely tune in and check back. So this is described as fruity and bold with notes of blackberry, tart black cherry, ripe red berries, and a savory herb finish. I mean, I can see that. I'm not necessarily getting the berries. I'm curious. I have some dried cherries on here. I have some strawberries too. Curious if we try it with some of those things.
I just ate a cracker.
How that might play with the flavors in this wine. So bringing Syrah and Zinfandel together gives us that winter warmth. They're saying this is a great winter wine.
It is. It has after the cracker, it definitely has more of that warm taste to it.
I find this interesting because it's a lighter. I don't feel like this can compete with if you do like heartier stews and like heavier meats and things like that you normally have during the winter time. This is not something I would think of to pair with those kinds of foods. Lamb.
That lamb.
Lamb. I would have this with lamb.
Yeah. Lamb. Maybe a Sunday afternoon summer salad with tuna and pears and walnuts on it.
Maybe.
Or whatever. But this is definitely not your heavier red. It's not a heavier red. I just had some cheese. I want to see what some Parmesan or some heavier cheese one.
I think this is the. Is that the Merlot cheese that's got the crust on there? So I'm curious to see if...
Yeah. And what's this one?
That is balsamic. Okay. It's the same kind of cheese, but it's got like a different
okay, so this is
like
a different,
crust on it.
Let me taste.
That's like a balsamic.
I like the grittier cheeses.
Yeah, I know. So, okay, let me find where I left off. Okay, these hardy red grapes blend together in a fresh, juicy, easy drinking red that pairs perfectly with any holiday occasion. Put it in the fridge for 30 minutes to really bring out the fruit. Okay, so we didn't do that. It would be interesting to see if we did chill it. It's going to bring it more fruit forward, and you're going to taste more of those berries and everything. I know we always drink our reds at room temperature.
We're going to sneak it into the next restaurant we go to. We have to go. I got to go to my mother's.
Yeah.
I know, Mom, you might be watching, but I'm coming. I'll be out.
With a lot of their friends coming down from Canada.
I'll drag her with me.
No, it's a school night. I'll be here.
I'll go down there and eat like pigs. I think she's going to make roulatin or something tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Remember the roulatin? Did she make that?
You made it.
Oh, I made it.
One time.
It was good, wasn't it?
I don't think that she made it.
Remember I bought the skirt steak and I wrapped it with the... Oh, no, I bought the... You know what I bought? I bought the thick cut boar's head porterhouse. The lunch meat. I bought thick cut. And then I rolled the onions and all the different stuff in there, and I baked it with bacon, like bacon olives.
It was delicious.
Oh.
Okay, I just tried this with the dried cherries.
Yes.
It does like obviously enhance the berry and the fruit flavor and the wine, but I found that it makes it a little bit drier on your palate.
Have them the cherry.
I'm gonna have a little bit of strawberry.
I was too busy eating the barbecue
To go
chicken.
with-
Don't put barbecue chicken in front of me, for Christ's sake.
I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, this great blend comes together like a painting. A creative combination of textures and colors woven together into a beautiful tapestry.
Oh, I like this.
This
Jeez.
wine reflects the fall colors on the label, pairing perfectly with the season and warming you like a blanket. Pairs well with Texas barbecue. I know, warm up next to me. We don't need to warm up tonight, it's not cold. Tacos, berry pies, and holidays by the fire.
Why is it I love tacos, but I can't have them? I'm not allowed to have them.
You have a taco salad, then you're fine.
If there's a cheat night, can we just do tacos? If we're gonna cheat, I think everybody's.
You can do it like a lettuce wrap.
I think like these things. This is a great indulgence. You're getting crab meat. You're getting you're getting lettuce. What is that in there? Cucumbers. You don't like cucumber, but you eat it anyways.
No, that's not cucumber. They have avocado.
Avocado.
There's avocado.
Carrots, and it's delicious with this spicy chili sauce that comes with it. It's great. So you could actually eat these for dinner, and you're not going to gain weight. Okay. However, I love nacho cheese hard taco shells. Oh my God, with beef. See, if you're...
I give my son the taco shells, the burritos, all that kind of stuff. I just take whatever taco meat we have and I throw it on salad.
Here's the difference. If her son doesn't even realize it, if we lived together, I would be buying the rice-a-roni bowls and the Cheetos bowls, the microwavable bowls, and he'd be in heaven. He'd be coming home going, oh, yes. He'd be making them in the microwave and just sitting there eating a mac and cheese bowl.
He would.
He would eat them. And because she never buys them, but I do. I buy it to be lined up in the pantry.
No, I buy him snacks and things like that, but we don't eat stuff like that. We have just the regular like soft shell.
I would have it in there. It would be all in there.
I mean, he snacks on like Cheez-Its and potato chips. Look at her. She's like staring at you so lovingly.
She's such a loving dog. She's got spit all over
She's like, could I please?
She's got saliva everywhere.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let's get back to the wine. Okay, so we talked about what it pairs with. The soil to sip report. The grape sourced from 2 vineyards, meeting the clean crafted commitment, planted in 1993 and in 1999. To us, I know we're like, oh, that wasn't that long ago, but 93.
Oh my God.
Was
the winter storm of 93.
Oh my gosh, 93 was like 30 years ago. 93 was 30 years ago. Oh my God.
I'll never forget March 3rd, 1993. 42 inches of snow overnight in Syracuse. When I was in Syracuse, I woke up. The apartment complex I was living in, the door to go to the outside, it was 6 feet high.
Oh my gosh.
We tried to open it to get out to the parking lot. You couldn't. And so there's 6 apartments per floor, 3 floors. Nobody could get out. So me and 2 of the guys that lived in the apartment building, we got our shovels out, got dressed up, and we started digging. and it took us half
If
a
you couldn't
day.
get the door open.
We propped it open like this and started digging and throwing it that way, and then we eventually got enough out.
Oh, I figured maybe somebody up on the higher floor would have like crawled out the window.
No, we did it, and we dug out everybody's car. Me and there was like 4 guys.
Oh, wow.
There was like 4 other guys that came. We dug out everybody's car, a trench around everybody's car in the parking lot, and then the plow guy came from the apartment complex, and he's cleared a path. But we cleared out everybody's cars, and I'm going to tell you right now, there was a woman, she lived in the building. She made a gigantic pot of beef stew for all of us. At the end of the day, we were tired.
Yeah.
So she brought a case of beer and beef stew, and all of us guys just sat there going,
I know, so exhausting. You need to like replenish.
Yes.
To get your energy back.
No, this is definitely drinkable, and it's to the point where we are going for seconds on the video.
Have you tried the any of the veggies and the hummus with this? I think that definitely enhances more of like that herby flavor, but it's a perfect balance. Nothing like overpowers anything else. It's just a really great light wine. Okay, let me finish. The vineyards picked at night only when grapes reached balanced ripeness, then vinified separately in stainless steel tanks for 20 to 25 days. Syrah and Zinfandel were aged briefly in stainless steel vats before blending, resting, and bottling.
With the veggies and the hummus, it's even better.
Don't you think so?
It's even better.
It's a totally different complexity than a lot of the other wines because of that herbiness. Please don't mistake what I'm saying. It is not overpowering. It's just a nice little end to the finish on your palate when you're drinking it. It's refreshing and different.
And don't think of herby as sage and whatever. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even peppery to me.
No.
Not a Syrah. To me, a Syrah and a Zinfandel is like the ultimate blend. So I would definitely say this is a good wine.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't give it an 8.5. I would give it an 8.
Really? I think it's higher.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I like this.
I mean, you know it takes me a while to
try with a few other things.
Gain favor with somebody. I have to gain favor with this bottle of wine.
Okay. So the ingredients of this wine are grapes, tartaric acid, yeast. This one has malolactobacteria and sulfite. So it has the extra ingredient that the white didn't have. Again, this is just all the process for the wine to ferment and achieve the particular like taste and everything that you're trying to
It's
achieve.
really good with the strawberry. Wow.
You like that?
Yeah. Wow.
I just had some of the
That's
barbecue.
really good.
I gotta try that. So this is 12.5% alcohol. It is 0.2 grams per liter of residual sugar and very low in sulfites. Again, 61 parts per milliliter of sulfites.
Perfect.
100 calories per 5-ounce serving. 0.03 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving. No protein, no fat. Excuse me. Barbecue sauce is attacking the back of my throat.
She's been talking all day.
I have been talking all day. It's been crazy.
To her students.
To my students, yes, half my classes have been taking a test. The other class we've been like reviewing. I've been talking to kids, trying to get them to turn in work, checking in with students to see like what are you still confused about, what can I help you with. And I have an intern this semester. He's a senior at our local university or UCF, training to be a teacher, secondary education, so middle school or high school. Wants to teach middle school math when he graduates. So this is his last internship, so he's working with me. And actually, I'm enjoying having an extra adult in the classroom who can help with students when they have questions and keeping students on task. He's starting to become familiar with them, and I can start to give him more tasks.
I will say this. I really am, for somebody who wants to get into the teaching profession, a young person, I really am almost in awe of a person because they don't want to do it.
Nobody wants to do it anymore.
And if you are choosing to go into a profession that, okay, let me just tell you this about a teacher, okay? Guaranteed decent paycheck, not great, but decent paycheck, guaranteed decent benefits, and a guaranteed pension. And days off, lots and lots of days off. I mean, you're not going to get rich, but guess what? There's a lot of other benefits that go along with the job.
Yes.
She gets benefits that if I was dating another girl, what if she worked at a 9-to-5 or a regular corporate job where she's constantly on call or going all over the country and working holidays and stuff? She doesn't work holidays.
No.
She got banker's hours.
Well, but I get paid for. I do still work outside of those hours.
Baby, it's the game.
Okay.
So we're doing a big wine party here on February 3rd. And I don't think we're going to do a Wine Down Wednesday before then, are we?
Yeah, we have one more.
We have one more? Okay,
One more
yeah. On
before.
February 3rd, we're doing a big one right here. Right
I can
here.
see in the camera we are quickly losing light.
Okay.
So let me just
I'll shut up.
let me finish up with Syrah and Zinfandel have long history together. I didn't think they would blend very well together,
I think they do.
the first wines of California were field blends made of a variety of grapes, including these two red varieties. So I didn't know this. Apparently they do blend really well together. And again, these two different types of grapes to be able to achieve the particular flavor that they want without having to add a lot of the other yucky stuff that a lot of the other store-bought wines do put in their wines.
I always like I'm thinking Malbec for some reason.
No, I don't think this is
You're
heavy
not
as a
thinking
Malbec.
Malbec?
No, I don't get that.
Now, what if you blended a Syrah and a Malbec?
I don't know.
You know, I never tried Malbec until I met her.
Yes, it's another great red variety.
Never tried it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you guys are having
You didn't have any chicken.
a great. I did. I tried it with
did
there, and it goes great with the barbecue. But
You put barbecue chicken in front
I
of
didn't
me.
try any of the chocolate, but again,
will.
pretty much everything else on here, it's fantastic. So definitely give it a try. It's available on both of these are available on the website right now. We do have a sale that just started on all of our wines that are like supposedly 0 grams of added sugar. Residual sugar is pretty low. Whatever.
So diet
There's
wine.
several wines. It's not diet wine. There's several wines on there though that are currently at 20% off. Definitely check it out. Okay?
Well, that's awesome. And here's the deal. Go on Facebook, our Clean Cork page. Go on to YouTube. Go on to Rumble. Our Rumble channel. We're really pushing the Rumble channel. Rumble's taken off like a bat out of hell. And just like and comment and share the videos. And until next week,
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
See you
Bye.
later.